You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. The NBA cannot do it. They had one flash-in-the-pan perfect storm happen the other day with the Lakers and the Warriors game in the play-in game, and their ratings were actually good. Okay, I can't sit here and act like they weren't, but I said it was a perfect storm in my ratings video where you had two teams, both from California, that played with the NBA's biggest villain starring in it, and people tuned in who I don't know exactly. But my gut feeling is most of them live in California, the left coast. You get my drift? Well, as we know, last year, LeBron James ran his mouth about Trump, said he did not need Trump supporters, a.k.a. the NBA did not want support from Republicans. Greg Popovich has echoed some of those sentiments, and Doc Rivers went out there like LeBron James, spreading false narratives about blacks being hunted by police in this country. And here we have Doc Rivers, after the NBA just had a little taste of something they would have had 3 or 4 years ago before they drug politics into everything. And he has to take a swipe at Republicans. They have to take a swipe at Republicans. They cannot stay out of the political game. Very quickly, I'm wearing our Socialism Media t-shirt. You can grab this bad boy out of the merch store using promo code LaChinaSucks, S-U-X, all one word, get you 15% off. It's a great looking shirt. And grab it over there and express your displeasure with big tech. Now, let's get to this article. Fox News. 76ers Doc Rivers on reported attendance numbers. I think we're counting like Republicans. Because obviously, I guess we need to take a shot at Republicans in the way we feel, let's be honest, about Election Day, probably. I assume that's what he's getting at. Rivers said it felt like 30,000 people packed the Wells Fargo Center for the game. The Philadelphia 76ers were among the teams hosting playoff games over the weekend that saw an increase in fan capacity. The 76ers welcomed more than 11,000 people to the Wells Fargo Center for their Game 1 matchup with the Wizards. Philadelphia won 125-118. Did anybody know that? I did not know who won that game at all. I can't believe that was 10,000 people, 11,000 people. There's no way. I think we're counting like the Republicans because it felt like 30,000 people in the stands. They were amazing. The 76ers coach, Doc Rivers, said, let's keep it going. It's so nice to have that at home. Quote, we got down early in the second quarter and the beginning of the third, and they never wavered. That gives a team energy. I don't think people understand how important that is. Doc Rivers, I really don't give a rat's ass about how your team performed. Well, good God. The NBA simply cannot keep from taking shots at what used to be paying customers. People that actually consumed their product on TV, spent money on jerseys, went to games, and the NBA cannot get out of its own way. It's unbelievable. Has to bring in Republicans, and what he don't understand is you can include independents in that too, Doc Rivers. Okay, this is why your league is a dumpster fire, a tire fire rolling downhill in a dumpster on fire. Because you guys refuse to quit taking shots, quit making everything political, quit celebrating criminals, Quit acting like the police is hunting down black people in this country. And here you are. There was absolutely no reason for Doc Rivers to come out and say something so stupid. Will Adam Silver suspend Doc Rivers or fine him for his comments? Of course not, because just like Charles Barkley said, Adam Silver has no balls. I made a video earlier. A sports writer in Denver called for LeBron James to essentially retire before the league can ever recover. I don't know that the league can ever recover until you get Greg Popovich, LeBron James, Doc Rivers, and so many of these woke assholes the hell out of this league. Republicans watch sports too are dead. It is amazing what they have done to this league. Look, I used to be a Celtics fan. I used to think highly of Doc Rivers. But it's clear, stick to basketball, Doc, because you are an utter idiot. There was just no reason to go down this road whatsoever, and the NBA continues to do it. By the way, in case you're wondering, a couple of the other games I've saw so far on the ratings, they had a game the other night, the other play-in game, and people were bragging about the ratings. 2.5 million people on a play-in playoff game that didn't even draw as much as an NBA game on ABC back in February outdrew it. Okay, so don't brag too much, NBA. You're not back. You haven't earned your fan base back. And with comments like this, you may never get the fan base back. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Doc Rivers is a moron. Keep voting for Biden and keep your head up your ass, Doc. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.